Hey guys, Rick for Sonance here, back in our video. In this video, we're gonna be remaking the 2020 version of Bling Bling by Malaa. So the final result will sound like this. So if you want the project file, you can get it in my Patreon. Besides that, the presets and drums are coming from the pack Dirty Tech 4-in-1. All I'm gonna say is, if you want to make this style of music, go check the pack. So now, let's dive into the remake. First gonna make the drums, then the bass line, and then the plug sound. So let's dive into it. So let's dive into the drums. We're gonna start with this kick drum from the pack, sounding like this. It's quite a strange kick drum, but with the bass it sounds really good. Then with the clap sound. Open hi-hats, some closed hats, placed like this. For some more groove, we quantized it. And then the last thing, at the end of the bar, we're gonna add a snare, sounding like this. So that's it for drums. Now we're gonna make a bass line. So the bass sounds like this. As you can see, it goes from the root to the dissonant note. This one. There's already add some more energy to it. Then down to the 7th, and again a dissonant one. So now we're gonna make a preset. We're gonna select in a preset. First we're gonna enable the cutoff. We're gonna be using low 18 with a drive quite high, some resonance and fatness. Just like this. Now we're gonna make the oscillators. So we're gonna stick with saw wave tables. First one 2 octaves down. Second one gonna be a saw rounded to square. Lower that one 2 octaves down. Shape a wave table like this. And select FM from A. As you can hear, this will add some more harmonics to the sound. So just on the halfway. Then we're gonna shape the filter. Sustain. Quite down. Decay as well, down. Now we're gonna select mono legato always. And portamento for some more slide to it. So that's it for oscillators. So now we're gonna dive into effects. First some hyperdimension. Shapes like this. Then we're gonna add some more high end to the sound with a downsample distortion. Just mix it around 25% so you can barely hear it. Because we're gonna bump up the highs with the OTT compressor later. First some phasing. With the frequency just on here. Then we're gonna mix it in. So now we're gonna open it up with the OTT. Gain just on here. Mix is a bit too much right now for the distortion. So put it around 4%. Then I'm gonna boost the low end a little bit with EQing. Shape it just like this. So that's it for bass sound. Together with the drums, it sounds like this. So now we're gonna dive into the leads. First we have this one sounding like this. It's quite a complex one, so we're not gonna make it from scratch, but I show you what I did. So we start off with these 2 oscillators. With a really short envelope. An envelope 2 routed to the FM. And the detune of both oscillators is heavily detuned. Besides that, we filter this with an envelope to the cutoff. Then we add in some effects, some OTT, and distortion to really distort the sound. Then we filter it. Add some more EQing to open up the low end. Some chorus, reverb, and delay. So the reverb really makes a difference in the sound because the mix is up quite high. So then the only thing that's left to make is those laser sounds, sounding like this and this. So the second one is just a saw. It's a saw with some pitch and modulation. And the first one is a really high saw, 3 octaves up, with a pitch dragged down, saw it out. And with sound like this. So that's it for all the sounds. So altogether the sounds will sound like this. So that's it for the Bling Bling remake. So if you want a project file, make sure to check the link down below. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next videos.